Good evening, our supporters, our YouTube subscribers. Hello, it's Bridget from Bridget and Justin Started From Scratch. Happy Saturday, and my dinner is done, okay? I told you guys that I would make a vlog, you know, just quickly for you guys. I mean, maybe I'll just stay in here and eat it really quickly a little bit. But here's how my pancake came out, okay? There's syrup already. There's already syrup on here. These are my shooties. They're so good. Okay. Can you see it good? And tater tots. So this pancake is made, you guys. If you did not watch, hold on. If you guys watched my channel, I just made a vlog of cooking breakfast for dinner for Justin and myself. And so for Justin's, I made a peanut butter pancake with some of this shooties, obviously regular, you know, shooties, not hot, not mild, just regular shooties, you know, which is like a linguiça, like a Portuguese linguiça or something. I chopped it up in fine pieces and I mixed it in his pancake, okay? And I made him some tater tots on the side for Justin, and he is still slamming on it. He loves it so much, you know? So for me too, I made some shooties, but I made mine some linguiças. I made mine, you know, just regular size. I have my tater tots, and my pancake has sliced almonds in it, and it has walnuts in it, and it has peanut butter in it as well. And both of ours have very vanilla soy milk instead of water, okay? And Justin's has an egg in his, all right? So that's what I decided to make for breakfast for dinner. It's so good. It's really good. I love to eat. Love to eat. You guys gotta try this recipe. It's good. You know, it's like sweet, salty, but savory, because it's, you know, good balance of breakfast and dinner. slamming. And it's, when you think about it, you guys, if you want to make this, it's very budget friendly, because pancakes, if you either make them from scratch, okay, something came across my screen, sorry. If you make them from scratch with flour, that's very economical. Or if you just use, excuse me, it's called what, pearl mining or something, or milling. It used to be Aunt Jemima. Whatever pancake mix you use, Bisquick, there's all kind of pancake mixes, but pancakes mix is very stretchy. You can do lots of things with pancake mix. Make waffles, make a whole bunch of stuff. And it's like stretchy meals. So pancakes is a good thing to invest in, moms. Pancake mix. Or if you want to make them from scratch, get the flour, the baking powder, the flour, baking powder, and butter. You know, it's not hard to make it with regular pancake, regular flour too. You might want to use a certain kind of flour. I'm not sure. I just use I have King Arthur's regular baking powder. But we like this too, though. We just like the regular pancake mix. It just has a good flavor. Just 1 second, guys. You okay, Tutti Papito? Such a good baby. Oh, my son, he's my treasure, my little joy, I'm telling you. I love my baby. Let me close this door a little bit, because he has on his iPad and his door's not closed. I feel like he's getting even though he's in the other room, he's like walking around a little bit. So I just don't want it to clash with my YouTube channel. Because as you guys know, when you're on YouTube, you're not supposed to have it in the background playing. So good. And guys, what did you guys have for dinner? Hopefully somebody comments down below. I love my son. Because you know why too? Look at me, because you know why too? His love doesn't come with conditions. My love for him. I love him unconditionally. But you know, like certain things about your child, you just enjoy, you know, the small things. So he really enjoys the things that I cook. And you guys know, if you followed my channel, or if you watch some of my other videos, you'll know. Or if you don't know, I'll just say real quick, my son has autism. We've been to the feed team a lot of his life. He was eating from months of 6 months to 1 year old from a spoon, and then he had a regression when he turned 1. And excuse me, guys. He had a regression when he turned 1, and from there on out is history. Like, you can just watch some of my other videos, and I explain a lot of stuff, you know. So I'm happy that now, today, we're at the point where I've tried so many different foods and textures and things that, turn that off, excuse me, that I know a lot of what he likes, and it's just fun because, you know, the struggles don't matter as long as you get to the other side, right? Everybody's gonna have a struggle. We're all gonna have bridges to cross. We're all gonna have challenges. We're all gonna have obstacles, okay? Nobody ever said life was gonna be perfect for us and the conditions were gonna be easy, but we just pray to God for strength, and we pray to God, you know, for mercy and for grace, right? So we can get through the things we need to get through. So all of what we go through, me and my son, as far as him eating or not eating or whatever we go through with, you know, to get him to have a smile on his face today and get him to eating and having a good day, I would do it every day for the rest of my life if that's what it took for my son to be in good condition, in good standing, in good health, and enjoy food. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the sad things is, one of the things of being a mom and being a nurturer is you want to feed your child. You want to feed people. Like, I don't, like, you like cooking, like, for people. You like, cooking brings people together, you know what I'm saying? Eating brings people together. We love to eat, right? So you want to always, like, cook for your child, and it's just, like, fun learning and stuff like that. So now that we've been through a lot of things and we're at the point where he does drink his bottle still, and I do cook for him for his bottle specific nutritional supplements, if I know that I know he's not going to get, I make it for about 2 days worth or something like that. And he'll drink his nutritional supplements from the bottle, and he eats about 60% food, regular food. So it just feels good. It's so much fun, you know, like me being able to feed him, help him eat, seeing him taste foods himself, and enjoy that feeling, and like see the energy that it brings after he's done with his meal or while he's eating. He's just like me. Be like, get to dancing and all happy. I am almost so full. And one thing about this meal, you will be like lights out in a minute if you don't watch it. One of those meals that put you to sleep. So he's eating the same thing I'm eating, except, you know, you saw me prepare his differently. So it's delicious. So I know what he was in there and about. Almost done, guys. And when you eat this for dinner, you don't even want dessert. Because it kind of tastes like a dessert dinner. So just know, if you would like to cook for me, I'll eat all the food. Oh my goodness. Right now, I'm not exaggerating either. Like, to me, it's slamming. If you like my channel and would like to support me and my son's channel, please give me a like. Please give me a subscribe. Please watch all our videos, whatever you can. Last bite, guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come check out my channel with my son. It really means a lot to me. And it means a lot to my son because every time I talk about YouTube, I tell him, everybody loves you on YouTube, Justin. You're a YouTube reality toddler. And you know, it makes him feel warm and it makes him feel good inside and stuff like that to come. And when we have playtime and I put the camera on him, he gets even more inside, even more like giddy and silly and stuff like that. Like he looks at it as something fun, like I can tell. Because, you know, if you also watch my other videos, you'll know that I have, I vlog a lot of my son anyway and take pictures of him all the time anyway for personal memories. I've done that all of his life. It's just now, since he's 5 years old now, and you know, thank Jehovah God, we're out of the woods with a lot of things, and we have a lot of answers for a lot of unknown things that were going on with my son. I figured, you know, what time is better than now to start my YouTube channel, and a lot of my channel is to spread awareness for autism and for cerebral palsy and for childhood diseases and any other kind of things that these poor kids, you know, suffer with, or even adults, you know, because our children are going to be adults one day, right? So we really want to have respect and we want to have empathy and we want to have love and we want to nurture all of our children, because they're only going to be our children and our babies for so long, and then they're going to grow up to be big adults. And hopefully by this channel and other channels, we can just bring more of an awareness to people so that our children can be out in public with us and not be stared at and not be judged or ostracized, you know, or people just don't, some people don't understand or have the lack of understanding, you know. And I'm sure people, if they know better, then they do better, you know what I mean? My son is the highlight of my life, and if I could choose anybody to be my child, I would choose him all over again, no question. And I think maybe he would choose me to be his mom. I don't know. Maybe one day he can answer that for me, but God knows what he's doing, and he does not make any mistakes, right, guys? If you know anybody that's suffering with mental health issues, because I do, you know, I've had depression and anxiety pretty much throughout my life, on and off, you know, and there's stigmatisms behind things like that, and we know that people that live with it, there's so many people that live with it that feel bad about living with it and opening their mouth about it, and sometimes they don't do nice things to themselves. Sometimes they can't open their mouth and cannot communicate how they feel. And there was a time that I was that way, right? But I have such a big purpose here in this world, and my son is it. My son is it. And my purpose is very important to me, but I mean, my son is my why. My son is my reason, right? For it all. So I'm just saying, if you're a mom suffering with mental illness or anything like that, come to my channel. Be a part of our family, because I know what it's like. You know what I mean? And if you look back on my videos, I talk about it here and there. But, you know, this is a family channel, and we're going to be doing lots of things, you know, and just being real about our lives and stuff like that as we can, and to share things with you guys. I just want you to know that you're not alone. You're not alone. And you do not have to suffer in silence. You do not have to pretend you feel okay if you're not okay. Okay? Because there's moments and days that I do not feel okay. But now I have you guys to tell all the time if I don't feel okay or if I do feel okay. I also have a therapist. And my son also has a great medical team. And I'm very transparent with them. And I have just a couple of good people in my life, okay? That's the only thing you need is a few good men, as I say, okay, in your life to confide in if you feel that way, and that's what I do. But I feel like I'm more of, I'm not going to use that word, because I was going to say I feel like I'm a little bit more ahead with this because I've been living with things like this so long that it's not like you're really aware of it. If you suffer from depression, you're not necessarily aware all the time because you're just feeling regular. You don't have to be crying to be depressed. You know what I mean? You don't really have to be sad. You can just be even Steven, not happy, not sad. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. But there's so many coping mechanisms, and I'm going to share those things with you guys too. All right? So we can get through this together and fight the stigmatisms. When I say fight, I don't mean physical. And I don't mean rallying. And I don't mean lobbying, because I don't do that. I mean fighting for one's life. The way that I show up for myself and the way that I show up for my son, you can show up for yourself, and you can show up for your family. You fight for your family, you fight for your life, because it really can be a struggle and feel like a fight. If you know, then you know, okay? So I'm just saying, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe, or maybe you know somebody who suffers with mental illness of some sort, or a child with a disability, or they themselves as an adult have a disability. I want you guys to know that you're all welcome to my channel. And I really do enforce this because it feels like there's no place in this world for you, right? Or for me, or for my son, maybe. But there is, okay? There are plenty groups for kids with disabilities, and plenty of groups for people, for mothers, okay? Single mothers, just moms, married mothers, whoever. But anybody is welcome to my channel. But I'm just letting you know that if you're suffering in any kind of way, that you're not alone. And you gotta get rid of that stigmatism in your head, okay? Because we're all human. We have that all in common, right? We're all human, and we have in common we're all God's children. So we're not to judge each other, okay? We're to identify with things in each other and say, hey, you know what? I can identify with that. Maybe I'd like to watch that channel a little bit more. Maybe I'd like to support them. You know what I'm saying? I like the awareness that she's bringing sometime, or that she's not hiding her son. I'm not gonna disrespect my son and just put the lens on him all day. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to share my son with you guys, the world, as I share my son with the world outside when I'm outside, because he has a life, he has a purpose, he's here, and all of your children have a life, have a purpose, and they're here, and God doesn't make any mistakes, okay? So they don't need to be hidden, or we don't need to feel ashamed. And the more we come together in numbers, and the more you stay in prayer and stay in your Bible and stay in your faith and stay in your alignment, the more you get stronger, the more you have hope, right? That's what the Bible does for us. It gives us hope for a better life and hope for a better future. And then as, fellow Christians and fellow people, we can come together and we can know that, we're just one day at a time, just doing our best. Whether it's sharing a recipe, having dinner with me having dinner with you guys on your channel, or just enjoying me and my son, or anything that I share with you guys, okay? I love you guys so much, and I really thank you for the support that you have given my channel. I hope you guys have a blessed night, all right? If you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.